Welcome once again. We're here, and our topic today. It's a very interesting topic as usual.
All right, let's hear it.
It's Mother's Day message.
Oh yes,
that's true. Mother's Day
Mother's
is here.
Day is
and
around the corner. Yes,
exactly. And I know. I mean, in other countries, Mother's Day they're celebrated on different days. But in the month of May, that's when Americans celebrate their own Mother's Day. So, hello all moms. We welcome you to our show. Alright, so I'll let my friend give a little advice about being a mom. And it's always good to hear from the horse's mouth. I know soon it will be Father's Day, but today is our day, so we'll talk about ourselves. Oh, yeah. Not that I'm calling my friend a horse, but it's good to hear it from
you call me a horse?
No, not really.
Welcome to our show, ladies, even and gentlemen. As my friend has said, we are going to talk about Mother's Day and wish all mothers, all women, a very happy Mother's Day. But before we start, Mother's Day, we know that's a time people, loved ones give you gift, your husband give you gift, or your significant other give you gift, especially your children too. They give you gift. And as I can say, we do not compare John with Judah. Because everybody, as we all are, you got to sew your clothes according to your sizes, because Mother's Day is an annual thing. If you think your child, didn't do up to your expectation, because maybe he or she just got a job after school, and then you're expecting, more than your child can handle, just be grateful. At least your child is still alive and there with you. And I'm talking to all women, whether you have a child or you don't have a child, remember Jesus loves you, and you are a mother, in one word or the other, as you help to raise other children, maybe through the job, the type of job you do, you're taking care of others in one word or the other, because so long as it's benefiting somebody, you are part of the mother. So, my friend, I know you have so much to say about women and our demands and our expectations. So, what do you want to tell our fellow women?
Very good. Thank you again, my friend.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Exactly. All right. My advice to mothers, like what you said, I love what you said so much in terms of, I consider every woman as a mother. Even if you don't have a biological child of your own, you might have a niece or someone that you raised or really helped as a mom.
Job. If you work in a healthcare,
exactly.
You work in a daycare,
that's true.
Wherever, in any level capacity you work at, even at the library, wherever you work at, you must be taking care of one person or the other.
Exactly. So you're considered a mom.
Yes.
So now that it's Mother's Day, everyone, we're expecting gifts from people. And my friend, you already addressed it, that no matter what we receive, a gift is a gift. So most of the time, people get gifts and they're like, this is not what I wanted. There's a difference between what you want and the gift. The gift is what that person feels that you need.
Or what they can afford.
Exactly, what they can afford. So let's say when you have children, all hands are not equal.
That's right.
So if you have children that can give you a car, fine. If you have ones that can give you houses, fine. And then if you have one that can only afford a card.
Or just a phone call.
Or just a phone call. Please accept it. That's what they can afford at that time. Do not compare gifts, just like my friend said, because all hands are not equal, like I said before. So whatever you get, be grateful for what you have received. Because it's not easy, especially in diaspora. Most of these children, they struggle so much, especially during Mother's Day, trying to figure out what they can give their mom to please their mom. But whatever you get, make sure that you really appreciate it. And then thank your child, thank your husband for whatever you get. But there's something that I want to add.
What is that? Because myself, I wanted to say, I know raising children in this country,
I'll let you
it's not easy. So as we continue to do that, some of us, we think that our children are grown. yes, maybe in height or whatever, they still need you. No matter, sometimes some of them, I don't want to, disqualify them. They talk, I call it, they can spray you as a skunk. They can say anything, but do not leave your child. It's your child in thick and thin. When the going is good, when it's going bad. Because mothers, our love for our children are so unconditional. So please, we will continue to guide and lead them, especially when it comes to God. Lead them the right way. Let them know that no matter what they do, you are not going to leave them for the world. Because there's so much going on out there. We are going to get them, continue to pray for them. Continue to, model for them. Because you cannot be telling them, don't do this, and you do it. Because as you preach to them, they're looking at what you're doing. Not even what you're saying. Because what you're doing is what they copy. And they are going to model you when they get out there in the world. A girl will see whatever that is going on around the home. That's what, whenever she get married, that's how she's going to live there. And the man too will see what is going on, and that will make them either to drive them out, to seek other shores, or to come back home and say, okay, my mom, our family is a good family. You know what? I am going to, you know what I'm talking about, marry within. Because most of them, I know they have their own mind, and they will continue to make a decision based on what they want to do. We are not going to stop them, but let's do our part.
That's true.
And then leave the rest in God's hand.
That's true.
Now, over to you.
All right. I have another advice for moms. And I know sometimes some moms will be like, I don't want anything from my children. I don't want any gifts.
Oh, yes.
And I will talk from my own experience, actually.
Yes,
when I was growing up as a young person. And this is just to let you know, I will talk as a young person, and then I will also talk as a mom. So when I was young, I didn't know that my mom needed things. So exactly. So I would call mom. I said, Mom, do you want me to bring something for you? She said, no, just nail polish. The kids are growing, so you need the money, so you don't have to buy me anything. And then I grew up with that mindset, thinking that exactly, that my mom doesn't need anything.
Nothing. Yes.
So my advice to moms is this. Try as much as you can to accept any gift that your child brings, because like I said, after a while I thought my mom didn't need anything, so I was like, each time I'm like, I don't have to buy anything for my mom. I remember whenever you travel, you're like, what do you need?
Yeah, so what can you give to your mom?
Then I'm like, no, my mom doesn't need anything. So it's always good to accept gifts, because if you keep on saying that you don't need anything, your child might think that you have it all, even when you don't have it all. And it can become a norm for them, and they're like, all right, my mom doesn't need anything. So,
do you know another thing? I'm not cutting you. The children born in this country is a little different from where we come from, in the sense, the children back home will look at their parents and they think, oh, mommy might need this. Yes. They will just give you. But over here, they wait until you ask them. They say, well, if she needs it, she will ask. I don't think she needs anything. She didn't ask me. So she didn't ask me, why am I going to give it to her? So you got to learn the pattern that your own child operates. If your child is among those that will say, she did not ask, once in a while you can ask. It doesn't hurt, because when they're growing up, they used to ask you.
And you deserve it.
They used to ask you. Exactly. Oh, Mom, can I get this? Mom, can I get that? So now you don't have to sit down and wait and think your child will remember to just give you something. You got to ask your child, so that we won't be recounting that, oh, since you get a job, or since he get a job, he never give me this, he never do this. They are waiting for you to ask. So just do the asking and see what happens.
That's true. That's true. All right. So that's our advice today. It's going to be a very short message for moms.
Okay.
And then once again, we thank you for
It's Mother's Day. We pray you get breakfast in bed.
Exactly.
Remember that?
That's true. That's true. Oh, we addressed the children, but we didn't talk about our husbands in terms of Mother's Day gifts. And actually, we just want to let our husbands know that most of the time, yes, we expect gifts from them.
Well, sure do.
Exactly.
Give them food and clean for them like their mother.
Exactly. So we expect gifts.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll buy something for them for Father's Day too.
Well, until then.
Okay. All right. So what do you need for Mother's Day?
For Mother's Day? Oh, he should know what I need.
All right. So our husbands, our Mother's Day gift is not just a Mother's Day.
It's not questionable.
No,
it
no, no,
is
no.
as sure as that.
Exactly.
They have to think about it.
That's true. That's true. It's a puzzle.
Yeah.
And, but whatever you give us, we appreciate it. But the most important thing is just, acknowledging the blessing that the Lord has given you in your wives, and respect and honor.
That one, I'm looking for a tangible gift. Respect.
No, not a flower, because we're from Africa.
The flower will die before you even get it, or you go to the burial ground and pick one. Just give me something, and make sure it's my size.
Exactly.
Don't go and get something on sale.
Exactly.
They cannot pay me, and you bring it to me. You know what I will say.
Yes.
All right.
So thank you.
Even the children, if they're watching this, please make sure if you don't have the money, just give your mom breakfast in bed.
Or even a phone call. Just a phone call.
Give your mom a
Say,
letter.
yes.
Do something. Tell your mom how you appreciate her.
That's
Because it's not easy to raise somebody exactly like you.
That's true. And the little ones, I mean, I know most of you don't have any money to buy anything. Even if it's a postcard, exactly. Or even a paper, you draw something and then you write to your mom, I love you. It's enough gifts for a mom. So we thank you so much for watching, and we'll keep on addressing other areas as we go along. So watch us next week.
And thank you, viewers.
Yes.
Thank you for your comments. It's so encouraging. It's so wonderful.
That's true.
So we appreciate each and every one of you. And as I always say, you keep us going. So thank you so very much.
Thank you. And we're going to be accepting questions. Like if you want to email us some questions that we'll address on the show, we'll receive your question and then we'll be able to answer it as the Lord leads us. So thank you once again, and watch us next week.
You have a very happy and blessed Mother's Day.